guys, I wanted to jump on here one more time for today. And some of you guys are keeping late hours like we are. But let me just take a minute. Hey, Kristen, welcome. Thank you for jumping on. All of the rest of y'all, Mary New, welcome. Good to see you. Kathleen Stanley, Janet Wolf, all of the rest of you guys, thank you for jumping on tonight. This is my last kind of update for today. And so I wanted to jump back outside. We have been inside this evening and just encountering such beautiful worship, and then also the vibrant testimonies and all of that are just continuing and increasing. I'm looking over it again at Estes Chapel, and you can see people are still in there in the overflow, people coming in and going out. It's the same picture all day long, guys. Cars continue to roll into this sleepy little community, and we're super excited about it. I wanted to show you over here, brand new addition today, right here at Asbury College in Wilmore, Kentucky. You see the little trailer over there offering food and different items. To be honest, I haven't been over there today, and I don't know exactly what they offer, but they got a pretty good crowd tonight. So the weather has cooled down a little bit, so I'm sure people are buying hot chocolate or coffee or something. Actually, it sounds like a pretty good idea right about now. But guys, one of the things I wanted to emphasize in this move is that Asbury is really doing an amazing job encouraging the building of community. And hey, Linda Brown down in Australia, welcome. Thank you for jumping in. We're praying tonight for Australia. So look, if you're on here and the places, hey, Victor Nunez, good to see you, man. If you see people listing where they're from, and we always encourage you to do that, because when I look back over these videos, I pray for those places that we see. Western Australia, there's Houston. We love Houston and pray for Houston. And never been to Australia, but that'd be quite a trip. I'd love that. And so I wanted to show you just kind of a little bit kind of here, you know, what's going on tonight. We got a little bit of cooler weather setting in. And so, but I wanted to show you a couple things tonight. You know, you still have the video on the screen here. And I'm going to walk up a little bit closer to that so you can see that. We're praying for Brazil. Hey, look, there's a lot of Brazilians here. I don't even understand. It's just really amazing. So many Brazilians are here, and there's a lot of hunger in that. Hey, Tom Springer, I heard you might be coming down. Let me know. We appreciate that. Love to see you. Connecticut, we met people in here tonight from Connecticut. But you can look at the video here. And this is after 10 o'clock, of course, here tonight, Eastern time. And I'm just trying to get in there a little bit where I can enlarge that. But you can see the people that's looking right inside of the auditorium. And some people always just kind of coming and going, milling about here on the lawn. Beautifully kept lawn and grounds of Asbury College. But you can see inside there. And again, this is just being protected, projected. Stockbridge, Georgia, welcome. We're praying for you guys. Alabama, there's Kimberly Kennard. They're right there, Alabama. And so we're praying for Alabama for sure. And so, guys, I just wanted you to see inside there a little bit. And again, they're not live streaming this to the public. They are, as I've told you all before, broadcasting it to the other buildings here. Wow, Hagerstown, Indiana. I used to live in Newcastle, and so I just wanted to get you to see this, guys, tonight. 4 buildings full tonight. They announced tonight the opening of a 5th that's really going to be just for youth, just for 25 years of age and younger, which is really incredible. And you can see over here at the building, people are still, going in. Just a moment, there was a line. People coming and going. You can see that. Central Louisiana, we're praying for you. Right there, we're praying for Puerto Rico. Amen. Dios te bendiga, right? Dios te bendiga. Is that how we say it? God bless you. All I know in Spanish is más fuego. En el nombre de Jesús. Come on, somebody. And so I just want you to see over here, people are just gathering. They're really emphasizing community and blessing one another, building community right here. So I just wanted you to see kind of For some of us, it's the end of the day. We'll start again tomorrow. I've got a lot of work to do when we get back to our motel, but I want you to know that they'll be going on all night long. And again, you can see over here on the grounds, you can see inside of the auditorium. And this is inside the auditorium right here in front of us that we're looking at. And it's just incredible. I don't know how many that auditorium would seat. I would guess maybe 1,800 maybe. I don't really know, but I do know it's full right now. People still coming and going. And but it's a wonderful environment. And I want to encourage you guys not to be stressed out or don't feel like you're missing. I know most everybody that I know would love to be at a gathering like this, but what I want to encourage you is this is not about just coming here. This is about understanding that there's an awakening sound of God being released upon the nations of the earth. And guys, it's the only hope we have to redeem Christian culture and values in the lives of people. Somebody just texted me and said, "Are you at Asbury?" The answer is yes. And so everybody knows me, should know that I'm at Asbury by now. And but let me just say, here it is. And it's the end of the day. It's 10 o'clock. The weather has cooled down quite a bit. The train is rolling through. That's the glory train. Right there. Y'all hear that? It's the glory train. And so, so we just wanted to show you a little bit at the end of the day. People still here mixing around. People still in the other buildings. People are worshiping and seeking the heart of God. Look, guys, it's not hard to find God. He's looking for you. He's looking for me. He's searching. You know, his eyes are roaming upon the earth. He loves you. He loves you. He loves your family. And I'm thankful for the love of God. And this really is an outpouring of love. And once again, right here on these grounds, we want to thank Asbury College and the seminary. I've never seen any organization serve the body of Christ with greater love and greater integrity than we are witnessing right here firsthand at Asbury College in Wilmore, Kentucky. Thank you, Brandon, right there, 2 Chronicles 7:14 and 15. So guys, you can see not just here around the yard, people are gathering, just relaxing. There's a guy laying down right there in the grass and some people sitting by the trees. And it really is a culture. It really is, it's just really community that's building. And I put it on my YouTube channel, and some of you have already watched it. I posted some new videos up to my YouTube channel. If you go search that out and subscribe to our YouTube channel, I'm able to put some videos on there that I'm not doing live on here. And we had a young man that really got saved tonight. There were many, but there was one young man that really led the way in the altar call for salvation. And look, let me just say this. You know, that they give an altar call for salvation and all of that, but they also give multiple altar calls throughout the day, you know, maybe for prayer, for mental stress or disorders or dysfunction in families. They give altar calls for deliverance and healing and all of that. And it really is incredible. And but they gave a short salvation message, and a number of people responded in this building here alone. But I want you to know the young man that led the way, it was just a wonderful expression how this how the community tonight just erupted with praise. Right there's Birmingham, Alabama. We love Birmingham, Alabama for sure. And so look, guys, tell us where you're from so we can begin to pray for your community, your city, and your nation. But I posted on my video, it really was a short little video, but I wanted to put it on my YouTube channel because it's just a wonderful expression of how this community erupts with praise when someone comes to find the Lord. We're praying for Southwest Michigan, all of Michigan. In fact, we believe that Michigan is deserving of an encounter with God. The wonderful Michiganders, is that how you say that? I don't really know. All I know is Kentuckians. But anyway, here's what I know. Saskatoon, Canada. We sat tonight, prayed with some young men from up in Manitoba and different parts of Canada that are crying out for Canada. Just amazing. Thank you for joining us. We love Canada. We love Canadians. It sounds like angels singing. Well, I've never been told that about my voice. Well, actually, you're probably not talking about my voice, but I understand what you're saying. Would you post a link to your YouTube account? Thank you for asking. I will. And I'll do that. If you search Rick Curry Ministries, you'll see my YouTube account. But thank you for mentioning that. And I will post a link to that. Thank you for reminding me that. Wow, South Dakota, Rosebud Reservation. Look, we love South Dakota. We got friends in South Dakota, North Dakota, doing great exploits for God. Thank you right there. Ignacio Hernandez from Miami, Florida. God bless you. We would love to see a great outpouring of revival and an outpouring of love right there in Miami, Florida. And guys, also, Richard Stutzman right there, Manchester, Kentucky. Come on, say that. Some of our dearest friends in the world live in Manchester, Kentucky. It seems like everywhere you all mention, it's like I know somebody or have been there, or used to live there, or owe somebody money there. No, that's the last one's not true. And so we just are excited. Right there's Pikeville, Kentucky. So glad to have you guys on. Youngstown, Ohio. All of you all. Bristol, Virginia. Amen. I love that. Alabaster, Alabama. Kingwood Church. Assemblies of God. God bless you guys. We love you all. Yes, Michiganders. I got that right. Woo! That's awesome. This late, and I'm still getting that right. Was saved in Australia in 2000. Wow. Awesome. We love praying for a great awakening in Australia, right there in Hazard, Kentucky. Hey, Agnes, who knows? We might be cousins. So there you go. Michigan University, Williamson, West Virginia. That's awesome, man. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Are you where are you from?
I'm from Staten, Oregon.
Staten, Oregon?
That's right.
How long did you fly to here?
No, drove 36 hours.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Actually, we decided we were going to come here. What is it? Super Bowl night.
Yeah?
Me and my friend here were like, what if we did this?
Just the two of you?
Yeah, but then my mom said no. But then, miraculously, we got one of the co-pastors.
Really?
Our church decided,
hey, I'll go with you.
Do this too.
A crazy co-pastor.
I know.
Woo!
And to raise the funds,
yeah,
so our fundraiser got $1,500 in 2 hours.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
So was that at your church?
No, it's just at home. You just set it up online on Facebook.
Hey, look here. I'm doing. No, yeah, right there. So, and I got.
You almost have a year worth of people. Wow.
Yeah, almost a year worth of people. It's pretty good. I like that. So somebody posted that Richard Stutzman. Thank you. And so look, tell us your story. Will you jump on here with me? Tell your story. Come on.
Sure. Wait. Story how?
So tell me your name.
My name is Seven Lambert.
What is it?
Seven Lambert, the number.
7?
Backstory. So my 7 is, I am the 7th Jordan in a line of Jordans. So Jordan Lee Lambert the 7th. I go by 7.
Look, let me give you a high five. That may be the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You call it a unique name, but there's literally 6 other people behind me that have the same one.
Ha ha ha! That's pretty awesome, right? And number 8 is coming, right?
I hope so.
I would guess there's going to be an 8. So tell them they should hurry. You're from Washington State.
Staten, Oregon.
Staten, Oregon's where you're from. And you guys decided on Super Bowl night that you were going to drive here for this revival. And your mom said, nope, not going to happen, right? Because that's what moms do.
Yes.
But you had a really crazy co-pastor that said, I'll go with you, right?
Youth pastor, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, yeah? And so you raised money for the trip in 2 hours. Did I have that right? $1,500 in 2 hours to fund this trip. That's really amazing.
No, we didn't stop driving except for last night. We got like 4 hours of sleep, but just switching back and forth on driving.
Just kept on driving.
Right.
So how many of y'all actually came?
So about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
5 of you came.
Yes. So co-pastor, youth pastor, co-pastor's son.
Yeah.
My friend Isaac, who was the one I talked to about doing the trip, and then my co-pastor's younger son.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought it was funny, 7th, that you had to count. You had to think. I think there were 5 that came, you said.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if I just drove all the way across country.
I just don't want to forget someone. And
okay.
There were some people there that I wish I forgot were there.
I understand that. Okay, so tell me this. What made you want to come to this? What made you come from Oregon all the way across to Kentucky?
I think it's because of the spontaneity of the decision. There was nothing particularly special about it.
Yeah.
When we saw that it was like it had been going on for 3 or 4 days and people were starting to stack up, and he was like, yeah, "This is really cool." I'm like, "Yeah, I agree." 5 minutes later, he was like, "Really cool." And I was like, "I agree. Let me ask my mom."
Hey guys, how many of y'all watching this right now? How many of y'all remember the age when within 5 minutes you would make a decision to go all the way across country? I love that, and that's amazing. I still live my life that way, but not everybody does.
Yeah, that's my needed adventure.
Absolutely, you got to have an adventure. So y'all got a motel in Lexington or something?
Yeah, we I don't know how, but we booked one of the rooms just like a 2-minute walk that way.
Oh, at the Asbury Inn?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So you got a room right here on campus.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
There's some really nice people here. It is a culture shock a bit because, you drive across the country and then suddenly these people who are so much, they're very bold. They're not afraid to speak their mind.
Okay.
In Oregon, we're a little bit more concerned about eye contact and not being awkward, so.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm not one of those people. I'm way different.
No, I can completely tell. You're comfortable. It's weird how, though, right now, in many parts of the country, people are, it's kind of like we've gotten away from just open face-to-face conversation and talk. But I love it, man. Welcome to Kentucky. And I just want to welcome you. Thanks for coming here.
Yes.
And bless you. Tell your
What's your name?
My name is Rick. Rick Curry. So let me ask you this. How did you hear about the revival? Did you see it on Facebook or?
Well, actually, no. My mom brought it up initially. She's like, yeah, this is cool.
Okay.
She's just pretty immediately against.
When she brought it up, she had no idea you were going to have the big idea. Let's go across country.
I'm sure she could have guessed. I'm kind of that kind of person.
Okay.
I'm 17, I
Okay.
want to go across the country.
Why not?
Before, and so why not for a reason like this?
Well, man, I'm so glad you're here. Let me shake your hand one more time.
Rick, right?
Rick.
Yes.
And how could we ever forget 7th?
You shouldn't, but if you do, it's okay. I still love you.
Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for jumping in. That's awesome. Okay, guys, so right there it is, 7th. You met him from Oregon with me. Is that not fun? Guys, look, really, seriously, how many of y'all remember, put a number 1 right down there in the chat, if you remember being 17 years old, and if somebody had said, hey, why don't we drive across country from Oregon to Kentucky so that we can go to Asbury College for a meeting? Now, how many of y'all remember that kind of feeling in your life? If you do, put a number 1 right down there in that message slot, because I want to see Amy. Yep, I could imagine that. And I'm sure there's more than just Angie. Angie, right there's Kara. She's like, oh yeah, I'd make a road trip. Sherry Thrower, now I know Sherry. Sherry, she's good with road trips. Kim Durrell, I don't doubt that for a minute. And so it's just so amazing. So literally, they had people stand up tonight, from other nations and all that. And literally, there are people here from many nations and many states. As we just met 7th there. Okay, others are still putting in the 1. So I got at least 10 or 12 people on here. Out of 450, I got about 10 that say, well, yeah, when I was 17, I'd have made a road trip across country. Look, I'll tell you this. I'll make a road trip across country tonight in 5 minutes or less. Okay, you ready to go?
Yeah, I think they said to wipe your lens off.
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on just a minute. Hey, is my picture better? Put a number 2 in the, I drove from Tulsa to Pensacola. Put a number 2 if my picture is better. Is the image better? You know why? That's because one of you all texted my wife and said, go tell him to wipe that lens off. So thank you, Mary. That was awesome. I appreciate that. See, Rhonda, she'll say, I'll go across country. No doubt about that. Selma, Alabama. Man, don't we love Selma, Alabama. Oh, Leslie Daddy said, I wish my mom had never let me. There's a story behind that. Y'all know that, don't you? And so, guys, here we are. And let me just show you one more time here, because you're just not gonna. If you're not here, you just can't really believe it. But I mean, these people are just coming. And let me show you one other thing over here. People just standing, milling about over at the hot chocolate stand or whatever it is. But let me show you here. Now look, there's Estes Chapel over there. See it? Now I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because I want you to see it. So I want you to look. That's one of the other buildings. So what I'm telling you is, see, y'all are still putting 1s and 2s in there. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's pretty awesome. So I want you to see over here. See, this is a completely different 7, buddy. God planted that thought in mind. Yeah, there it is. No way. Road trip to Pensacola at 35. There you go. And so right there's people over at the other building. And there are 3 other buildings that they are using. So guys, I was going to just jump on here for a little quick little chat with you, but turned in a little bit more than that, didn't it? Because we didn't know we were going to run in to our good friend 7. So there it is. And, you could tell he's heard that before because he had some pretty quick comebacks. So guys, I've told y'all all along, I'm not a very good camera guy. I'm not a very good tour guide. So any hints you have for me, that's great. And thank you, Mary, for texting my wife and telling her to have him clean that lens off, because it made a pretty big difference. All right. There it is. Yeah, Fox News did a big article today on the revival. We appreciate that. We're going to wait and see. You'll start seeing other people on a national level coming in. So this is the screen outside. And thank all of you all for jumping on with me tonight. Once again on the beautiful grounds of Asbury College, right here in Wilmore, Kentucky. Just so you see, people still going in, trying to get in, sitting along the curb. It's a beautiful night tonight in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and we're excited to see what God's doing. And guys, let me just tell you, this is not an Asbury thing. It's not a Kentucky thing. The Spirit of God is moving across the land. The sound of awakening is in the land. Holly Springs, Mississippi. Lyda Becknell says, give that camera to Jennifer. Now that's a hint. Yeah, I appreciate that. If y'all don't know Lyda Becknell, we affectionately call her Sweetness, because that's pretty much what she is. She's just like a big old sweet roll. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I don't mean big old sweet. I just mean, all right, she's really sweet. Okay, guys, we're going to jump off tonight. And thank you for joining us. And we'll be doing some updates even this evening. And then tomorrow again. So join us right here. They're not live streaming to the public from the auditorium. So I'm trying to keep you guys all up to date and ready to go here. Debbie, welcome. Debbie says thank you for doing this beautiful live. Thank you, Debbie. I need y'all to talk to Lyda and tell her I'm a really great camera guy. All right, guys. So thank you all so much. And we will talk to you all later. And have a really great night. And thank y'all for joining us. And me and my woman are going